on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The fourth team foul. At the line for two, number 7.
The first one falls. Money's checked in for Doncic. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 4. High post Cousins. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send DeMarcus Cousins to the line. It's on Shaq, and that one falls for Cousins. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. O'Neal is screen on Paul. Here's Martin, pass to Shaq. Shaq going to work inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Williamson dishes to Cousins. Now here's Paul. Launches a 3. Money with the rebound. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Cousins. Tries the spin move. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Smith is checked in. Shot clock at 6. Cousins with a screen for Paul. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Here's Martin, and he banks in the layup. It's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Cousins with a screen for Paul. Over Martin. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Money, no good. The Pelicans shoot about 47% here in the fourth. Ball passes to Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Seeing Cousins be this aggressive on offense, always active on this end, awesome when it comes to looking for his shot.
And finished off by Martin.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Money, defended by Paul. To take the lead, and that's in there. Excellent awareness.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Your MC.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated. And intent.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. The next dancer. A big round of applause.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Defense is right there.
And Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
Peja Stojakovic. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, number 7.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Paul against Martin.
2 minutes remain in his ball.
Now here's Cousins. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Chris Paul missed on the 3.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Does not go in. The Pelicans trail. Puts up the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Time to take over. Paul senses this game is hanging in the balance.
Martin inside. Defended by Paul.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
At the line for the Pelicans, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he knew how big those free throws were. Knocked them down.
Going right through the defense. Kobe gets it to go.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Oh, what a finish.
The nerves on this guy.
completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Harden against Paul. Oh, the slam dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's some noise. Attention all Laker fans. Time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad.
Huge bucket. We've seen Chris do it so many times. CP3 delivering in the clutch.
And here is Bryant. On the tape. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Got a hand on it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports. Back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now here's Paul. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Ryan is out there with Martin. Then it's the kid, and it's Money in at the 4 slot. Shaq against Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
This is a vintage performance from Boogie. The big fella putting pressure on him every single trip down the floor.
Harden against Paul. Williamson there for the rebound. The Pelicans leading. Now Paul. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Now Cousins. Shoot from 12. It's off. And Los Angeles guys shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And taken away by Paul. Cousins inside. Oh, he lays it in right over the defender.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop it.
Lakers trail by 5. Check his screen on Paul. A little over 9.5 gone now here in overtime. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Let's lose a 3. That shot no good. Martin's in the post. Defended by Paul.
Chris. Paul. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Money's checked in for the Lakers.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Martin nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Paul. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Martin against Paul. Now O'Neal. And stolen by Cousins.
And you have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Breakers, make some noise.
Free throw good, Paul. And so Paul nails both of them. Lakers trail by 7. And the layup is off. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. Here's Williamson. Paul outside. Martin with the block. Jacks up a 3. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans leading by 7. Paul with the ball. And he banks the layup in.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game. Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
The Pelicans have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. Cousins inside. Shaq on him. And it misses. Lakers trail by 7. Shot from 16. Here's Money. The hustle points. Huge bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
O'Neal there for the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Shaq against Cousins. 5 on the clock.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's go.
Ball against Martin. Ball left side. That one's off. Still out of sync. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Let's give it. Are you ready for this?
No good from 3. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And here is Williamson. Now here's Cousins. clock at 4. O'Neal there for the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Smith. Williamson outside. It's good.
And that's Williamson showing you he's trying to add other dimensions to his game. If he keeps getting looks that good, watch out.
Martin inside. Covered by Smith. And it goes on a bounce. That one is on Smith. And Los Angeles with some changes. Money's checked in for Hachimura. And Money subbed in for Doncic. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The kid is checked in for Kobe.
Substitution on the court.
Martin with it. Now Smith defending.
Pelicans foul. J.R. Smith. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Martin.
And both free throws good for Martin. The Pelicans leading. Now Cousins. And he gets it to go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's the kid, defended by Stojakovic.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now Smith. Williamson. The response. Slamming it home.
And Zion might be one of, if not the, most powerful dunker in the league.
There's the screen. And it's Martin penetrating. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Paul. Outside, Smith. Now Williamson. Stojakovic with it. The three doesn't go. From outside. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball.
And it's Paul with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Against Martin. Again! Off the glass.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Ball against Martin. Ball's knocked loose. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Martin. To take the lead.
New Orleans foul. Zion Williamson. First personal foul. Third.
Hits the first, and that ties the game up.
At the line for the Lakers, Martin.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Shaq.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Here's the kid, defended by Stojakovic. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. It misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. It's Martin on the wing. Here's the teardrop.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles,
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Good, being both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Smith fires. He's off from three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And he does not hit.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
And here is Paul. Shot from 12. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. Play as a team, and that's our key.
You got it. Thanks.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, money.